I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up spaces, got my room with this. Take up spaces, I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
And we're back. I just could not wait, you guys. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I could not wait. Y'all know normally I do my morning routine and that's all. That's it. I don't do the weekends, but I had to get this out. I dropped it in my members only. Hey Linda Gamble. Hey Somali Queen. Hold on one sec. I just couldn't hold it in any longer. And tap the screen, it don't cost a thing. Tap, 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 tap the screen, it don't cost a thing. You guys, I am devastated. Hey, American born. Hey sis, I am devastated. I'm devastated. I'm not even devastated. I won't say I'm devastated because I knew it. I knew it when we talked about this on maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We touched on Neil. Hey, Soul Star. Hey, my good sis. Hey, Yana. Hey, Yvette. Hey, everyone. Hey, Hill 75. Hey, Be True. Hey, 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 everybody. Some of y'all seen I dropped it. Those that are members, y'all saw that I dropped the photos. And shout out to Ebony the Best. That's who I saw it from on Instagram. And then Ebony dropped the pictures in my inbox. Um, so that's where I saw it from initially. And then when she dropped it in my inbox, I was able to go to the page and actually see the video. So I'm gonna play the video. Again, the pictures are in my members only. I'm going to play the video. It does have music, so I know after this stream I will have to do some editing. But child, y'all ready to watch the video? Hey Lala. Hey sis. She's been on bullshit since she became a full-time cast member. My heart aches for Mel that something about this show breeds the most disloyal people. I don't care. Hey Simone. Hey, it's Tay T. Hey sis. Hey Village Girl. Not BBL Nell. Yes, BBL Nell. Hell Nell. I rotate with names with Nell. I rotate between BBL Nell and Hell Nell. Today she Hell Nell. Okay. Let me show y'all the video for those of you that may not have seen it. I know y'all probably seen the pictures and everything. Again, I have to edit it later. Hold on one second. Yeah, see now. Yeah, see now. Hey, hey, Natanya. Is that Natanya? Hey, Samantha. Hey, the innocent one. Hey, Tiffany. I think I got everybody. Did y'all see now? Did y'all see that? Or y'all need me to play it again? Nell Fletcher ain't ish, but a whole side chick from the 70s. Nell, you a fake baby. No, stop, Kane. No rhythm or reason. A fake. No rhyme or reason. I can't talk. Can't read. Can't talk. Who posted this? I don't know if this lady is because she's posting a lot of stuff about Martell. Her name is shit. I gotta look at her name again. I don't know if she's his publicist because she's been posting a lot of stuff for Martell Ariane. She tags them, so I don't know. You want me to replay it? Okay, I'll replay it. You want to get me to order in the court? Side chicks to Huntsville. Come on, we need the show. We need it. Hey, Cricket 22. It's sick. These are 2 third-round draft pick needs. BBL Nell is a straight bitch. Let me play it again. Let me run it back. Y'all gotta what catch Nell now. Catch Nell.
Sunday.
Y'all didn't see how Nell was all smiles shaking Slaw hand? Y'all didn't see how Nell was all smiles shaking Slaw hand? Why? What's the need of her smiling? You don't have to smile at her. You don't have to. I said this the other day, and y'all was giving it was not y'all, but it was some people in the chat giving me pushback, saying that they didn't think that Nell was, speaking to her. She can't help they took the picture. I knew it. Let me tell y'all something. I had a friend. I'm just call her M, Lady M. So when I was going through my stuff with my ex, Lady M was actually his friend first. They went to school together. They were cool from school, and I actually met her through him. That's how we met, and we became really cool. And that's kind of the same story that Nell tells. Nell tells the story that Fletcher and Martell met first, and the wives became friends by way of the husbands. And she was, a mentor for them when they were going through things. Okay, so I met Lady M through my ex, and we became really good friends. Now, when I first started going through things with him, she couldn't see it at first because, she saw him in the light of being her friend. She saw him in the light of, what she always knew of him outside of me. So at first she didn't see it, but the more that we became friends and the more that we started hanging out, she and the more that she knew about the situation and became privy to information, she cut him off as a friend. And she wasn't forced. I never asked her to pick a side. I never told her this or that. It's just the fact that she was my friend. She was someone that I would confide in. She was someone that I could talk to. She was a trusted advisor. And so, being that, her decision was to cut him off. And you know why? Because people that truly love, care about you, and are your friends, they're not going to sit by and watch you be harassed, watch you be stalked, watch you be tarnished, watch things happen to your children and still say that they are neutral. You know what I mean? So I just don't conform to that type of banter or where she neutral. She's they're at a public event. She wants to say hi. She doesn't want to be rude. Nell got a big ass smile on her face. Nell got a big ass smile on her face. Nell is shaking her hand. You don't even have to touch. I don't have to do pleasantries and you touch me. You don't have to touch me for pleasantries. We don't have to shake hands. First of all, but I maybe my expectations are too high for Nell because this is the same woman that is still friends with Martell. So I can't expect anything but lowbrow behavior, being that she took somebody's husband too. So I really can't expect much from BBL. Hell Nell. Okay. I thought she wouldn't speak to her. You thought she wouldn't, or you got that from somebody else too. Hey, sound checking that. Standing beside the host smiling. Not only that, Latanya, she's shaking her hand, smiling. Love Marriage Huntsville is full of snakes, child. I just could not. Well, we've been saying she fake. She she's a fake cow. Hey, Black women are in the building. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Black women are in the building is a content creator, you guys. She always reps for us Black women. Okay, so make sure that you go over there, like, share, and subscribe. Village Girl said she is trying to push the slaw, but we don't care. She looks so bad. Hey Ro Reacts is also a content creator, you guys. Make sure that you go over to her page, like, share, and subscribe to my good sis. Courtney, that's a song by Alexander O'Neal. You're a fake Nell Munchkin Land Fletcher. Okay, I gotta look that song up, so sorry. Y'all are saying, hey, Pisces life. Let me go down. My thing is like, hey, CC. Fake ass 304. Nell is dangerous. Nell is, I told y'all yesterday, Nell is one of the most dangerous type of friends. Facts. And I'm gonna reiterate some points. Hey, Alf Mizzle, baby, I told y'all from Drump, Smurfette was fraudulent. It was never Melody's friend. She was always aligned with the boy, period. Um, I'm so glad no one is making comments on that lady post. She's trying to get attention. Right. Cause who is it? Is she the publicist? Like what is she? Two bad wenches. Hey, Miss KH82, can we talk about the ragged ass ponytail? I can't believe she went to an event looking like that. She could have at least washed and flat ironed her hair. Hotel should be embarrassed. Baby, the embarrassment, why you got let him on a Fendi suit and you got on the too big dress? Forgive me, I didn't speak to the host properly. Hello. Hello, Alf Mizzle. We love you. Come on in hot. That's all right. Right. Nell is grinning from ear to ear and she's touching her. That's what I'm saying. Pleasantries doesn't require, because again, I dropped these pictures in members only first. And although I respect everybody's opinion, to me, pleasantries doesn't necessarily, touching is very intimate. Touching is very, friendly. That's a little too friendly. I don't have to touch. I really don't have to offer anybody pleasantries. If I have established my boundaries and I say this is something that I do not want to entertain, I don't want to entertain it. It doesn't matter what the setting is. I do not owe anybody pleasantries. You don't owe that to people. Village Girl said Slaw did so much to Mel and her children. Why would anyone be friends with that bird? No filter, had her granny looking face so bad. It's not even, I don't even know if they're friends. It's just the fact, if you call yourself my friend and you know this is the same lady and man that tried to put out RP on me, this is the same lady and man that I have confided in you regarding my children, how has affected me that my children are not in my home every day, like I would imagine as a mother, how I've confided in you the hurt and pain that this man has caused through his infidelity with this woman, how I've confided in you. And everybody on the cast knows everything about everything else that goes on social media. But for some reason, when it comes to those court documents, they never know what's going on. They never understand what's going on with the court documents. That's crazy to me. I thought she would have shown some wifey class. Exactly. Courtney was off stage. The person that took the photos was or is Martell's publicist. I believe that. I believe she has to be a publicist because she's posting too much of Aria and Martell. So she wants it to get out there. So I definitely believe that. But again, Soul Star, I don't believe you owe anyone pleasantries. You don't owe, Nell didn't owe her a smile. Nell didn't owe her a handshake. That's intimate. You could have said, hey, from across the room. You could have threw your head up. You could have kept walking. You could have, hey, kept walking. You don't have to, you don't owe pleasantries to people. Hey, Brittany Janae. Hey, network specialist. Hey, Rhonda Moore. Let's see. Lexi, thank you for exposing Nell and Chris. Come on. Come on, Linda Gamble. Not Nell. Lexi, I owe you an apology. I'm woman enough to say it. Lexi, I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. I do. I owe Lexi an apology. I do. I do. Gatormouth needs some of that 7th Avenue product, baby. She needs the primer. She needs the skincare line, baby. She needs the hair care line. She needs the scrubs. Child, y'all see that wrestler over there being all friendly with that slaw? Let me play the video one more, cause a lot of y'all coming in. Let me run it back for the last time. Um, fake like them wigs, fake like them Jersey Shore wigs she be putting on. Fake like them wigs she be putting on, looking like Snooki. I would never drink the water in Huntsville, baby. I listen, Simone. I almost don't want to breathe the air in Huntsville because something in the milk ain't clean. Okay, I always gave Nell the side eye. Cricket 22. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't at first, but baby, Nell's going to say she was drinking and didn't realize what she was doing. Right, right. Hey, Maria. Fake Fendi. Let's see, 35 likes. Can y'all tap the screen? It don't cost a thing. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Hey, Mary, right. White. Hey, Denise. Am I saying that right? Is that Denise? Hey, Miss Wynn. Hey, Betty Boop. No, you can't be my friend and talk to my enemy. I need that. What's his name? Shamar. You ain't my friend. You my enemy. Hey, AJ. Hey, Designs and Decor. Neil is a trick ass bitch. A real friend would never. Like I told y'all, my friend. I told y'all the story. My friend. It didn't when she became my friend, and we were really truly friends. A friend would never, never, ever, 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 ever. Y'all pay attention to this video now, since more of y'all. Mm, caught red-handed, Neil. Caught you. They're always aligning with the ops, though. So it's on par for Neil. Hey, Kimmy Monique, the same Neil who tried to criticize Sonny. Listen, Kimmy, come on with the come on. Not the same Neil that tried to criticize Sonny. Not that Neil. Couldn't be the same Neil. Hotel doesn't like wigs, but she needed somebody to be shaped wig and some leave out. They are down bad. Baby, Martell like wigs. Martell like wigs. He just don't want to buy her none. He don't want to buy her none. Martell like wigs. Sheree had them. Belinda had them. What's the other girl name? What's the other one name? Used to be his publicist or something. Melnika had them. Martell like wigs. Yeah, he didn't want to pay for Ariana wigs. Um, y'all, matter of fact, y'all check on the elderly down there in Huntsville at them nursing homes. Check on the elderly down at them at the nursing homes in Huntsville, child. I'm inclined to believe that she might not even be harming them, but y'all know Ariana ain't got no friends. She probably talking to old people to death. She probably talking to old folks to death, and they probably can't even respond to tell nobody the craziness that comes out of her mouth. Okay. Um, let's see. That smile and handshake isn't staged. That was genuine. Exactly. You don't smile, and to me, that's very personal. Touching somebody, I don't let people touch me. When I'm hugging or touching, that's very, I don't, like I said, I don't owe pleasantries. You don't owe pleasantries to people. Hey, Shasta Speaks. Miss Nell fell for it and played herself. Shasta Speaks, you're a content creator as well. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Um, he's also been convicted of DV against Mel, yet you over there laughing and talking to him. Nah, she's a big time hater. Come on, cause what type of friend? What does friend mean? What does friendship mean to y'all? Because maybe everybody has a different outlook on friendship. I know our interpretations may be different. What does friendship mean to y'all? What does loyalty mean to you? What are deal breakers in friendships for people? That's a question I need to pose. Purple Yoda Princess, hey. Peace, love, and light, hey. Now, all these chicken heads are jealous and envious of Mel's strength to leave a cheater like Mel did and still boss up, okay? Nell is jealous, hate no hoe. I know I owe Lexi an apology. I owe Lexi an apology, Miss Wynn. I honestly do. I honestly do. I owe Lexi a major apology. And what's Lexi's mom's name? Connie. What was her mom's name? I can't remember her mom. I owe her mama an apology too. Lexi and her mama. The real Mrs. Fletcher, okay? Miss Nell is not mature role model. And Miss KH82 said at the end of the day, no real friend is going to be smiling in a 304 face that ruined their friend's marriage. Exactly, especially from a married friend, a married woman, the same woman that said she was your mentor and you were her mentee. This is dirty work. Now Martell trying to get Ariana into Mel's circle of friends. They are Martell can't do it without their assistance. He can't do it without them accepting it. I guarantee Mel and Nell must have got along at the reunion, and Martell had his publicist drop that picture. That picture, actually, it was dropped last night. That picture was dropped when I went over there and looked at the video. The video is from like 15 or 16 hours ago. So it was actually dropped yesterday. It was actually dropped yesterday during the reunion. So, um, they filmed the reunion yesterday. It was actually dropped yesterday. Um, Regardless, this is what I want people to get. I totally think that Martell was setting it up for the publicist. I totally believe that. I totally believe that she purposely took certain pictures. I absolutely agree with that. But the brunt of this to me still falls on Nell because can't nobody take a picture that you didn't pose for. Can't nobody catch you in an act that you did not commit. You see what I'm saying? Can't nobody put you in situations that you don't allow yourself to be put in. So I still let it go back to Nell. Um Nell ain't ish. I had doubts about Lexi, but I believe her now. Me too, Mary White. Me too. I didn't like the fact that what I didn't like about the Lexi interview was that I didn't like how she sprayed her siblings because 9 times out of 10, didn't she say they said something about her mother? So in actuality, a lot of people gonna protect their mama. You call their mama a B word, of course they're gonna be like, don't say that to my mama. And so when she got in that interview, she kind of tried to spray their gossip when they're casual, they're just the children, they're the products of the parents. And I felt like Lexi should have had more ammunition for her father more than anybody. But you know what? I'm starting to see what Lexi is saying. I see where she's coming from. I owe Lexi an apology and her mama, whatever her mama name is. I owe her one too. Um, well, Mel is done with Neil. I hope so. I don't know. We'll see come the reunion. We'll see. I don't think, you really don't hear them mention each other. I think it's kind of, I don't know if they're mutually respecting each other to say, like, you know what, we were friends. It's come to an end and we're not going to really say anything. But yeah, I don't know. Nell going to be trying to explain to Mel, wheezing a hard, running behind Mel as she walking away. Hey Lita. Um, Nanny of the Maroon says Mel knows that they're all fake and phony. The only thing I really have a problem with is that Nell is pretty much aware of the fact that Coleslaw and her daughter are bullying Mel's children. Exactly. This is what I said yesterday, and I stick by this. When someone comes into your life, as an older, more mature person that's presenting themselves in this light, as an older, more mature person, as an ally, as a confidant, as a friend, as a trusted advisor, to say that I want to mentor you. Somebody that's mentoring you wants to see you elevate, wants to see the best for you, wants to give you, advise you, so that you can the best ways to move on in life. So when somebody comes in your life and says those things, that this is what I want to be to you, this is what I am to you, and presents themselves as such, how do you explain behavior? It's not even just law. How do you explain behavior where you go so far as to um befriend her ops? Everybody that doesn't like her or has had something bad to say, those are the people that you gravitate towards. Something about that is not right to me. The same person that stalks her, that's obsessed with her, that constantly spreads bad news about her, you still call that person a brother. He's not your blood brother. It's no reason for y'all not to be able to separate. I don't see how you watch him take her through so many things, and as a friend, you still just shake it off. How can you just shake that off from somebody? That's the part that I don't understand. Courtney, but if you all remember, Nell set Mel up for Martell, had Mel come up to her house, and Martell was lying in a wait, and she didn't tell Mel until after she arrived. That's no friend. Right. Hey Jamie. That publicist just blew Nell's spot. Cause I bet Nell was gonna try to act like she ain't know nothing about it. What is she doing? Nell sees herself in Slaw. She has to live with the fact that she was Chris's third choice. Lousy bitch. I love the way you speak. Thank you, Lala. When I ain't talking ratchet. Nell aligned with Destiny, Stormy, Coleslaw, a true snake. Come on. How do you align with all the ops? All these people that have talked so bad and so down on a person that you have gotten to know for yourself over the years. have built a years long friendship, have gotten to know for yourself, and you know the things that these people have put out on your friend, how do you befriend them? I'm not saying that as an older woman, as a mature woman, she doesn't want to be cordial, but you hang out with them, you travel with them, you go live with them, you attend all of their events. You finally attended Mimosas with Melody in Huntsville, but prior to that, we didn't see Nell attending none of Mel stuff. We didn't see Nell promoting their stuff, but we see her doing it with everybody else. Nell is a cleanup woman. She is jealous of Mel's classy, demure demeanor. She's a hypocrite, very demure, very classy. Nell is trying to gain popularity, so maybe she's trying to warm up to that publicist. Child, I wouldn't want nothing attached to Martell. I wish Mel would set it off at Nell's house and break up all her ish, turn that mother out. Okay, she already broke that. What was that? What was that she broke of Nails? It wasn't a vase. It was a. I can't even talk. No one who has hurt my friend and her children could ever, 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 ever. Did y'all not forget the Tasha K interview that this 304 did? Talking about her homegirl. Did y'all not forget that this the same homegirl? Y'all, if you like I said, if y'all ain't seen nothing on YouTube, I know y'all seen when they made the Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk when Slaw was talking all that ish. This the same girl. Hey, Amber Reese. Was looking at old pictures of Martell and Mel. Martell is short. Don't want no short man. Let's see. Y'all quit playing on Judge Court's top and hit that button. 67 likes and 82 views. Hit that. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Tap, tap, tap. I know y'all gonna hear that all tomorrow on TikTok. I really was liking Nell, but she has definitely shown she's no friend. And Mel, I remember her texting Martell everything that was going on at the name change ceremony. Facts, Darlene says. You can tell by the body language that Nell initiated that warm greeting. Shake my exactly, Darlene. Exactly. Read the room, read the body language. Hey, the also innocent one. They need to check on them elderly people, debit cards, the bank accounts, coleslaw, Martell scam. Check on the people, check on the elderly in the Huntsville streets. Okay. Check on the elderly in the Huntsville streets, baby. Because if you got an elderly person in Huntsville streets that are in any type of nursing home, uh, drop in my inbox. I will give you the number to the Huntsville Police Department, a special investigator. Yeah, because we need to check on the people, okay? As soon as they got back to Huntsville, Fletch went to check on his young tender. Let me put my banner up here. Let me put my banner up here. Okay, all things are my opinion. All things are in my opinion and alleged. And under 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for copyright disclaimer under 107 for teaching, criticism, news reporting, and all that other good stuff. Y'all see the banner going across my screen, okay? Um, yeah. Let me get back to. I done lost my place now. Where my comments? Hey, Ring Bass. Let me find out where I was. Debbie gave a breakdown months back. Nell was there to groom Mel to stay like she did. They all mad she left. All of them. Helen, who dropped it? Helen, I'm gonna have to go look at the lady's name. It's like J. I don't know. I gotta look at it again. I gotta look at the lady's name. Um, is it not showing up on the video? Hold on. Let me see if it shows up on the video.
Sunday.
Okay, yeah, it's not in there, but I have to get the name and share it to my wall. I forgot. It's she doesn't have like it. It's something like JP something. I have to go back and look at it. Let's see, let's see. Hey, twin. If you are my friend and you are loyal, supportive, real with me, if someone has brought me pain in my life, you ain't friends friendly with that bitch who helped bring me pain. Ain't no way. It just ain't no way. Touching, I'm not touching. I'm not smiling. We ain't doing none of those pleasantries. None of it. It's just I don't see it. Like I said, it's a thing of being mature and cordial, like on the TV show. But I don't owe you pleasantries. I don't owe you pleasantries. I don't. But again, she's still friends with Martell. So can I? What type of standards can I hold her to? Because the main culprit, she still, is friendly with him. So watch how the rest of the fine monkeys come out, especially when Mel. Um, hold on. Hey, Lala.
Hey, love.
Hey,
Listen, you know I
sis.
love you for the fact I can't keep, I can't stay away from you.
That's right, sis. Don't stay away. Come co-host with me.
Listen, I just put it in the chat, but I'm the type of friend, I'm the type of petty that I would have her husband's side chick on the phone in 1.1.2 seconds. And I'll do photo ops with her side chick too, with his side chick. Best believe. Two can
What?
play at your game. I'ma play you at that game and I'll play you better. I'ma bet you on that.
What is Lexi's mama name? What was her mama name? Connie, Constance? Was it Constance? What was it? I can't remember that lady's name.
Baby, I don't know either, honey. It went right through my head.
Um, they need to do another interview with whatever her name is, Lexi Mama. They need to do another interview with just Lexi Mama, and Lexi Mama need to spill all the tea. Because see, I was trying to give grace at that time, but you know what? Mm-mm. I believe them. I believe everything they said about them people. Whatever they said them people did, I believe it. Okay.
I've been saying this for nearly a year that she's fake. People went on at me on, other platforms. I said it, she's a fake chick. I don't see nothing genuine about her. And I said, wait and see. And slowly she's been proving herself what she's like. Let's be honest, she is a fake star. Um, Also, can I just respond to a comment by the innocent instigator?
Go ahead.
It's only 10:30. I know I've been up for like I've only had like 4 hours sleep. I'm gonna go to no, I can't even go to bed late because I'm doing other stuff. But yeah, thank you, honey. But it's still early for me. It's not late.
It's 10:30. Da la la.
Yeah, it's 10:30. I literally just put my mother to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm now having a cup of tea. I have a thing where I can't sleep without a cup of
Okay,
tea.
cup of tea.
Yes, we're British, and also it's a
Okay, hot
Somali thing as
dog.
well. Don't just think it's British. Somalis drink at least 6, 7 cups of tea a day.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to start getting on some tea.
Yes, and drink green tea, not at night because it's got caffeine in it, but drink green tea is so good for you, Courtney. Oh my God.
Let me go get some green tea tomorrow.
Okay.
Simone Wealthy says Lexi was spot on. Baby Lexi read them down and Lexi sent them gifts back. Now I understand. Now I understand. See, yeah, lead them people in dust. Lead them people there. Hey, Miss Addie. Hey, Nisa. So y'all be ready for more of this mess to come out because the infected Raj Martel is mad Mel is succeeding. Okay, so Mel had a live this morning after the reunion. I was hoping she spilled some tea about the reunion. I got in there a few minutes late. Did she ever say anything about the reunion? She never really did she? Did she say anything about the reunion? Courtney, you hot on this YouTube block. I'm trying to get in where I fit in. I'm trying to get in where I fit in, Miss Addie. Martell isolated Mel. Nell was one of the few people Mel would film with without hesitation. He is diabolical. I agree, Cece. I agree. I agree that he's trying to draw a wedge between Mel and Nell, especially for filming purposes, because that was like one of the people that she would definitely film with, like do solo scenes with and everything. So I agree. Y'all, excuse my dog. Excuse my dog. Um, let's see. I don't care for the situation with Lexi's mom because it's clear that the relationship was ending. I would like to hear more about the young girls Nell was allegedly putting hands on over Chris. Um, Nell's loyalty is like that Niga hotel. She is a male identified snake. Hey, Roblox player. I was done with Neil after the moment on the girls trip about Mel referring to herself as. Listen, I was done with her. I've been done with Neil, but that was like a nail in the coffin. Like, girl, shut the hell up because you know better. Neil is an old hater. You are old hater. Seems like there was always some resentment. Let's see. Now I'm gonna be the person who's going to stand on their square when it comes to Lexi. Sorry, not sorry. Lexi is a disrespectful grown ass woman who needs to redirect her hatred towards her daddy, not Nell. I agree. That's been my stance from day one, Al. I agree, and I still agree with that. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. But what I'm saying is now I am starting to see a lot of Nell's I think Nell does have manipulation tactics. I think that Nell does do a lot of underhanded things. And I'm not necessarily saying Lexi was lying at that point because I just always felt like Lexi was shooting venom towards her siblings and her stepmother more than the culprit who was her father. But I am just starting to see what Lexi is talking about. Lala, you could jump in because I'm just reading comments for real. Hey, strength of a woman.
I'm just enjoying your you know, I really love the way you speak. I put it in your comments earlier. I love the way you just have a really nice, cute voice. Like, you know, it's funny at the same time.
You. I hate the way I sound, but thank you,
No,
Lala.
I
And I love the way
love
you
it.
talk. I learned we had the word of the day yesterday. Rubbish. Rubbish was our
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
word of the day.
Rubbish.
El Capitan. What's up, El Capitan?
She got the Americans over here talking about rubbish.
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 You know how many people be saying rubbish to me on the chat, and I'm like, you're not meant to direct it at me, but
Cause that's
thank
our new
you.
word. Get away from me with that rubbish.
Right. Hey y'all. Hold on, my dog is in a barking fit.
Mine too, Venus. A woman of strength said, "Good afternoon. In my opinion, the beginning of the season, when Nell sat and talked with Stormy about Mel, she lost our respect for Mel. Nell should have told Stormy no comment. We will not discuss Mel. Now, Slaw. Come on, woman of strength. I
There you
agree.
go. There you go.
I agree.
Facts. And also, do you think, ladies, that Nell was part of the group that Melody was talking about that renegotiating their contracts? Do you think she's part of it?
I think all of
Oh yeah.
Because if
Hmm.
that's the case, this it makes sense why she's slowly, like, you know, slowly and slyly turning against Melody on the show. Because you know, Winter said them if you ask for a pay increase, they make you up the ante, right? And they
I.
would make you go against her. So I'm
This
not
what I think.
surprised.
This is what I think. Okay, so at the beginning of the season, we saw that Nell had aligned with Stormy, right? So I have been saying this for a while. I think Neil, you know how non-verbally somebody will non-verbally, like you won't have a conversation about it or nothing will happen like a fallout or anything, but they'll non-verbally like withdraw from the relationship without telling you or without saying anything. I think
Mm.
that's what Nell did. I think that she aligned with Stormy. She started to get like, "Why, Stormy? You know, in private conversations, what's going on with you and Mel? Why don't you like Mel?" And Stormy started giving her what she felt, and then she probably had already heard it from Tisha from when her and Tisha were hanging. She probably heard it from different cast members, and so, in order to be liked on the show, because I feel like that's what Nell is looking for, she's looking for stardom on the show. She had decided to align with everybody that was ops on with Mel, and she non-verbally removed herself from the relationship with Mel without actually having that conversation with her.
I think you spot on with that, Courtney. I really do.
Hmm.
Because you can say a lot verbally, but you can say a whole lot non-verbally. Sometimes what you don't say says what you
It's
will, you know?
volumes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Exactly. And if you look at it now, what I'm wondering about, you guys, now that Stormy is gone and Stormy has quit the show, now I'm wondering about the dynamics because now you don't have
Ooh,
Stormy to, you know what I'm saying?
yes.
Hmm. So I'm just
That's
wondering.
true.
And also, ladies, the other two, Dumb and Dumber, don't like her.
Who? what Dumb and Dumber?
Tisha and Kimmy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder how the dynamics will change because Nell and Nell don't really have a relationship with Tisha no more because Tisha got mad because Nell tried to reduce her to like a mentee position.
Mm-hmm.
When Nell was trying to get the millimeters to like be on her, be on her side. So
Mm-hmm.
Tisha got mad at that. We did see Nell and Kimmy get into an argument. I don't know if they resolved it. We'll see on the second half. But Stormy was like her biggest ally. And I feel like Stormy is the person that really got in her ear. And they thought that Stormy could take, because Carlos had taken Stormy under his wing, I feel like they thought that Stormy could take Mel's place. But now that Stormy is gone, what Nell gonna do now?
Embarrassing chick. She's really embarrassing, but it just shows you like when you play games, you end up with cake on your face because now look, your ally is gone. And what makes you think a woman that's been on a show for 2 seasons is going to take over someone's been on it for 7 or 8? What makes you think the woman that created the show would leave her show for a loser that's allegedly scamming people that can't
I
pay her
hope
bills,
so. I'm
is in
tired
court
of
in
this
every other
show.
day? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. So you went and batted for the wrong team. Now you got to deal with it, and the
Mm-hmm.
hate that she's going to get. Yo, I don't even feel sorry for it. It's warranted in my opinion.
Right. I feel you. Because at the end of the day, we got to think about optics. I don't care if they did you no wrong or nothing like that. We were introduced to Nell as a friend of Melody.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're supposed to be a friend of Melody, the optics, you should not be around her ops. That's just girl code 101. That's just common sense. So
Say
if she
that
don't care
again.
about
Say that again, Captain.
that, I wish I remember what I just said. I
That's
sure
girl
would.
code 101.
But they don't know nothing about it, even though they spent the whole episode talking about it.
Come on. Talk about it. Preach.
Yeah.
How
So,
y'all talking about girl code this whole season, but none of y'all are on par with girl code?
mm-mm.
Uh,
They
I'm
just say
lost.
whatever's cute. They just say whatever's cute, whatever sound
Okay,
good.
ladies, I just came up with something, but it might be a conspiracy theorist kind of thing. So bear with me.
Go ahead, Lala.
Now look what Rashida put in there.
What did she say?
Y'all know I be behind on comment.
Okay, it's probably at the last bottom. Let me just check. Okay,
I'm
it's towards the end.
I'm probably
Oh
10 minutes
Lord, gee,
behind the
what did she say?
comment.
Okay.
Hold on, let me read Alf Mizzle comment right quick. Being cordial and befriending the ops are two different things, in my opinion. The Fletchers were hanging deep with the Scots 1.0 and 2.0 at the taping of last year's reunion. They knew how Melody felt about them. And after the taping, was it after the trip in Houston last year? Y'all were sitting there, Nell, you were sitting there while they were clowning Mel about her name change ceremony.
Thank you.
You know
Thank
who you
you.
were then.
That's why you're
Um,
the judge. You remember these facts.
Yeah,
period.
Courtney's right at the bottom. Right, you have to scroll all the way down for Rashida's comment.
I'll read it for you, Court. She
Yeah.
said, now look, Lala, I done scrolled away.
Hey,
The
me one. Hold on.
chat went crazy just that fast.
Hold on. The
Rashida,
chat be moving. Hey, Ebony the best. And shout out to Ebony again. Thank you. I was able to see everything because of Ebony's Instagram page.
hey,
I
Ebony.
told y'all that. But shout out to Ebony for the information. Y'all, I have found the
I just found it. I found it.
you found it.
Okay,
Okay.
Rashida said, Lord Jesus. I think that's how she said it. I just seen Tasha K line up for tonight and Mel is on it. I better go get some vodka. So what she saying, she about to go live about the queen, is what it sounded like, Rashida said.
What time she going like? I ain't going over there to watch that shit.
Okay, ladies, let's reel back in. What did I say? We ain't supporting mofos that don't support us.
I ain't
Okay?
going over there to watch it because see, I'm be cussing everybody out in the chat. I'm be
Yeah,
calling Tasha all kinds of names. I ain't got time.
I know. I
I'm
know.
not giving her a view.
Mm.
I don't give these people views. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. But can I just finish the conspiracy theories?
Go ahead with your conspiracy.
Okay. So it might be a bit weird, but now that we've seen clearly what type of fake ass cow, Nell Fletcher is, and how she is backstabbing Melody behind the scenes, what if that this whole time we thought it was Destiny providing the information to her buddy Martell, but actually it was Nell.
I can go for that. I can go for it. I think Destiny did it at
She
face
must have,
value.
yeah.
Like I think
Hmm.
Destiny did it in a manner like she went directly to him. I think
Mhm.
maybe Nell pillow talk with Chris, and Chris probably told it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, she's the instigator. I don't know why, but something's telling me, yes, I'm not saying Destiny's 100% innocent. She is partaking in it. However, not as much as we thought she was. Maybe 100% is not the blame to her. Maybe 70% or 60-40, if you know what I mean.
yeah, I got you.
Mhm.
So
Because
I
it's
not
all
all the
starting to make
information that we
sense
think
now.
is leaking through Destiny, but some of it could have came by way of Nell. I can
Yeah,
go for
and
that.
then Nell gave it to Chris, and Chris passed it on to his buddy.
Yeah, I can go for
You
that.
know what I don't like?
What?
The fact that we even got to try to come up with conclusions. You ain't black or white enough for me. I don't
Period.
like this. I don't like this. I shouldn't have to piece
Facts.
and move to figure out what she's saying. Y'all.
Gray as
Mm-hmm.
hell under them weeds.
Mm,
Okay.
Listen, these people are speaking in tongues, and our problem is we've got to figure out what the hell kind of demon they're talking with.
Indigo Girl says Nell is only interested in rubbing shoulders with those with the who's who of ATL. She's an opportunist. I saw that very early on. That's why she was mad at Kimmy for not inviting her to. Yes. And do
ooh,
you remember how she was mad at the Scots for not including them in the what was it? What event did they have?
um,
With all the vendors. What
oh, the
was
Black
it?
Expo.
The
Expo,
Black Expo.
Expo.
Okay, do
They
y'all
so
remember
easy to
how she was
forget.
do y'all remember how she was mad they weren't included in the Black Expo? Because I can agree with that Indigo Girl. I think she's a
Mhm.
social climber. She wants a certain attention. Again, I think that's why she aligned with Stormy. She started to think that Stormy had next. She knew that they were trying to, she knew the agenda about the millimeters and them coming for Melody. She knew what was going on. I feel like she switched sides. I feel like she
Mhm.
Stormy had the momentum. Because if y'all remember when she had that interview with Crystal XO, she said that she wanted to come out. She had some products coming out. And I just feel like as an opportunist, she tried to align with the person that she thought could propel her into that spotlight that she wanted.
But what I don't understand, Core, is Mel already had the spotlight. So that's what makes me think like, why is Mel not enough? You know,
Her
because that's what
spirit.
it feel like.
Because
Um,
go ahead, Lala.
sorry, it's
No,
because
go
of her
ahead.
spirit. Do you understand? Like
Mhm.
Melody's good spirit irks Nell's bad spirit, so they don't align. But when two demons and two devils align, it works perfect for
Mhm.
them. And also, why do you want to align yourself with the wife when you was a side chick? You're always going to feel inferior to her, and that's what I feel like she feels like
Mm.
because she's the wife that up and left, but she's the side chick that turned the wife and stayed when she got cheated on. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
fits the statistics more than Melody does,
Mm.
Say
I
that.
if
think
you know what I
as,
mean.
as far as like with the show, I think we all know that Carlos King favors Martell.
Mhm.
Whether he says it with his mouth, whether he calls Melody the Queen of Huntsville, whether he does all that ass kissing
Mhm.
after the fact,
Yeah.
we all
True.
know that he favors Martell. So I think by him favoring Martell, you got to think if Nell is seeking a certain level of influence, a certain level of on show wise, if she's seeking a certain level and she wants to be in the good graces of Carlos or the good graces of, or to get certain stardom on the show, who are you going to align with? You're going to do what Carlos wants you to do. You're
Mhm.
going to kind of go with the narrative that he wants to promote. You're going to start aligning with people that are not favorable to Mel because she doesn't want to isolate herself. She don't want to be on that island alone
Mhm.
because she's trying to gain a certain level of, camaraderie on the show so that she can get to the spot that she wants to get on. So I just think it's on par for her to go against Mel regarding this. If we just looking at simply looking at the show, it will be on par for her to go against Mel.
Mhm.
Um just to get more camera time if you want to get in Carlos's good graces. Because do you really think being a friend of Mel and aligning with her and showing your loyalty to her on this type of show will get you a lot of time? What y'all think?
It should. It would if I was on there. That's how I
But you know, the
feel.
first half we barely saw Mel.
I know. I know.
They talked about millimeters and dog walked the millimeters, and we barely saw Mel. So I feel like as a cast member, if you align with her, you damn sure probably wouldn't have got no script. Even though we ain't seen a whole lot of the Fletchers,
Mm-hmm.
I think that if Nell would have took that stance of saying like this my homegirl, and this is not an excuse because I feel like this is exactly what she should have done. This is my friend. This was my friend before this show. I'm gonna be loyal to her. I actually think it would have backfired on them even getting screen time because I don't think Carlos would have put it, would have promoted them up any.
But that just shows you, Courtney, they don't stand on business, especially for their
Yeah,
friend.
they
You know what I
don't.
mean? Like, I don't care. Like, check over my friend. You know what I mean?
The
But like
innocent
I said, that's
instigator,
not her
isn't
friend
it?
though.
The innocent instigator on one day. The innocent instigator, the same one that was telling me after I yelled at that lady from some Courtney, you didn't sound like that yesterday.
Uh-huh. It's all right. It's okay, Court. Sometimes you gotta bring that dog out. You gotta bring it out.
I'm on my classy tip today.
Okay,
This
very
my
cute.
classy
Come on,
voice, y'all.
Classy.
This my classy voice chat. Here's the thing though. Fletch allowed Neil to create a gap in their relationship. I blame both of them. If my pick me stepmammy told me to shut the F up, I'd cuss her ass out too.
Mm-hmm.
The F.
Yeah,
I think I'm way far behind in the comments, y'all.
yeah.
And it's gonna
Well,
take me a minute to get down to the bottom, okay?
but to her
Tosh,
point, Court, when you were
huh?
just talking about like the Fletchers, I feel
Uh-huh.
like Dale didn't have to do all this because the Fletchers actually were interesting just by themselves. Like
Mhm.
just that one dinner episode had all of us locked in wanting more from the Fletchers. So you
Mhm.
had Melody. We already liked y'all family dynamic or whatever y'all was bringing. But
Mhm.
I guess, like y'all say, it just, I guess it's still
But
winning.
see, it's not really Fletcher hasn't really Fletcher don't really do what Nell be doing though.
Oh, I
Cause
meant the Churs, both of
think
them.
about it. Okay, go back to the Nell. I mean, go back to the what's her name? I just Crystal XO interview. Remember when Crystal XO? I don't know if y'all watched it, but Crystal XO was asking specific questions to Nell that had nothing to do with Melody, more so Martell, and Nell would still intertwine Melody into the conversation. She would be like, "Well, they both be doing stuff. She hard headed. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Because the question is not even regarding Melody. So why
Yes,
are you bringing her in it, or why are you saying both, trying to establish that both
right.
of them like are equal in equal dirt? So Chris at that point. Now I don't think shit of Chris. So don't take it the wrong way because I don't think shit of Chris either. But in the conversation, Chris doesn't. Chris will be like, now he did have that one with his cousin where he was like his cousin talked too much shit on that TikTok. But in that conversation, he was kind of like, no, trying to reel Nail back in. Cause it's like he saw what Nail was doing and he was kind of trying to reel her back in. Like he got more media training than Nail and Nail wasn't catching his drift. Like, so, and it'll be times, even in conversations on the show, it'll be times where somebody will try to take something somewhere and he may ask a question, well, what did you do? What did you say? Nail doesn't do that. Nail just goes with the flow. If somebody's saying something negative, Nail going with it. So I'm saying all that to say I don't think it's Chris perpetuating it more so as Nell because they could have went with their storyline, picked up where they left off last year with Lexi. I think Chris would have been okay with that. It's Nell that wants to be more of a star and align with the ops.
Who said Chris wanted? Who said that? Who said
Huh,
that?
say that again, Captain.
Who said that, Court?
What?
We talking about Fletch.
No,
Who
I
said?
think he want to be a star, but Chris okay. Chris don't. I think Chris okay just being on the show. I don't think Chris wants to necessarily be top dog. I think Nell wants to be top girl. I don't think Chris okay with being a supporting actor or a supporting cast member. In my opinion, you don't think so?
I agree with you.
No, I agree with you too. I was wondering who said that in the chat. I was
Oh,
yeah.
you know I'm behind. Hell, I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
okay. I'm like, yeah,
I'm probably still
we all
15 minutes
agree.
behind, child. You know what's going on in the chat. I'm about to scroll all the way down and pick a random comment, y'all. Cause I be behind, child. I don't know what's going on in
I'm
the
like,
chat.
what happened? Court when Chris got up in here.
Hey J28, hey Be Unique, hey Tamika Williams, hey whoever, hey shout out to Keontae, woo woo. Okay, Keontae said drop the link. Keontae probably said that 20 minutes ago.
She did.
Keontae probably y'all help me out, Venus. Y'all
Well,
know I
you
be
was
behind.
talking. I was
Y'all
waiting.
know I don't know what I do when I be behind,
I didn't
child.
see that comment. I didn't see that comment from Keontae.
See, they still talking about the expo. We talked about the expo 20 minutes ago. This how far I be behind in the comments, child. These folks, child, the folks doing a whole millimeter docu Minery on millimeters crazy obsessed. Who doing
Who doing that?
ooh, a documentary on the millimeters?
Child.
Child, it done gone too far now.
This-
Hey Inez, hey Chanel number 5. A documentary. Who gonna be in it?
yeah, Sam, I saw it.
Let them use any likeness, anything, baby. Anything.
I want my money because y'all still
Run
ain't
me
paid
my
us for the
coin. Hey
last.
on Brent's block.
I will sue
Uh,
them if I hear anything about me, boy.
Okay. Soon as
Yeah.
I hear give my money.
ooh, that whole what you call it? Child, she just did part 1. Also, it's already out. Child, not you suing.
Who?
Not we
Oh,
gonna
that's
sue.
a
Not we
Christmas
gonna get a class action. Shout out to Keontae. Woo woo.
Hey, Court. Hey, girls. Hey, Lala. Hey,
Hey,
Venus.
Keontae.
Hey
It's been ages,
Keontae.
honey.
Now, hold on, Court. I'm going to have to tell you something real quick, okay? Now, you always go live when I'm at work, so I
Uh-huh.
can't ever just click the link and just come up here and cut up. I was like, you know what? Me and Courtney, we going to have a whoop whoop beef, okay?
Let go.
Get her, Kay. Get her. Get her.
Let get it, Keontae.
I'm gonna need you to go more live at this time. Because I'm like,
Okay.
Courtney,
I'ma
every time you
try.
go live, but don't get me wrong, I do like the morning session.
I be
I just
trying to
be
get in
missing
where I
out.
fit, Keontae. These YouTube streets be on fire.
Girl, it's been so much mess going on.
I be
But
trying to get in where I fit in. See that 10 o'clock I could slide on in. Afternoon, it be hard, child.
you know what? I just want to dip in on y'all conversation. Y'all was talking about look at me saying y'all. Um you guys were talking about Nell and Chris. You guys
Mhm.
remember when they first came onto the scene. Nell said in her confessional that they were the original, um, who was the face of Huntsville. Like they were
Mhm.
the original. So for
Mhm.
me, Nell always had that underlining jealousy when it came to Melody. Like
Mhm.
to me. And I to me, Nell don't rub me the wrong way when she was all up talking about, why you calling me old? I ain't old. And I want to say, B, you are old. You the oldest person there. So what's the problem with your age, ma'am? And
Right.
she's the most childish. Now I do agree with Lala in her theory that I do believe that they do Nell more so than Chris. I think Nell runs between Moelle and Martell and keep up mess too. She does. She's just like Destiny. Now I may put Destiny at a higher level, but Nell is the same way, especially when you know some of the things that Mel has went through. Like the things that the way Nell has treated Melody this season, I don't like it. Because it's like, girl, you know her off the show. And the other thing is, I'm getting really tired of these people coming to our platforms, and I say ours because we support Melody, we love her. I'm really getting tired of all these haters running to these panels, to these lives, spreading, well, I don't like Mel. I don't like Mel. You don't like Mel based off of TV. You don't know this lady from Adam. So
You better
all this
say that,
hate,
girl.
all this spewing nastiness about her, all this ugliness, it's coming from these folks off the TV show. This is not coming from people that know her in a personal space. Now, I did take Melody's property preservation course. Yes. And
Hey,
the person that's off the show that we get on these lives, that is Melody in her property preservation course. Now, what person do you know take out the time to pray over all her students and giving them all the tools that they need? When is the last time anybody on this show has done anything for the Black community, let alone with Black women? The only person that does that is Melody. So I'm really getting tired of all these people running and spewing their hate based off of her being on the show. She's on a show of people that don't really F with her. She's on a show full of people that have grown up with her ex-husband. So who backs are they gonna have? His. And we're seeing that. So I'm just getting really tired of all these people coming in the comments, tag teaming the people that are supporting her, let alone the content creators. If you don't like Mel, okay, that's your choice. But what is your reasoning in not liking her? And all these people say is, well, I don't like how she show up on TV. Well, there's a lot of people that show up on TV that I don't like. But I
Sure.
don't know that much hate, that much animosity. I'm confused.
Come on, Keontae. You better
okay.
come on and bring it home,
Hey,
Keontae.
I'm putting
You better
fire
come up
emojis.
here and preach, Keontae.
I'm really getting tired. I was in Queen Sheba's live the other night when that lady went up on the panel and she talked about not liking male. And she's saying it based off the TV show. Well, you know that on the TV show, they develop chaos to keep it going. If everybody remember, I think it was either Portia or Candy came out and said, sometime when we show up to these scenes, we don't even know who they coming. We don't even know who they getting ready to tag team. But she did say that you do know when you show up and it's all the other people around that's supposed to be starting the mess, they be there. And then the person that they're getting ready to attack, they're the last person to enter a scene and they're tag teaming them that way. So we're
Mm.
seeing the same evidence happen on Love and Marriage Huntsville. What is all their common denominator of not liking male? What is it? The
They
only thing that
mad,
they can say
Keontae.
is, oh, it's because males change. Oh, Mel thinks she's better than people. Well, hell, if I'm on a show, you better know that I'm gonna elevate myself. You better know that I am. You better know that I'm gonna stand on business. You better know I'm gonna grow my brand. So that's the whole point of being on this show. The only person that's showing that they're building themselves and elevating is Melody Cherie Rogers. That's it.
That's it.
Come
Period.
on, Keontae.
All right.
Keontae, we need a round of applause.
Yes.
Keontae came up out the bushes and preached the house down. Cause
Okay.
here, my thing is, okay, if they're doing a documentary, let's say they're doing the documentary. What? Now again, I'm with Keontae. You cannot like her based on TV, but facts are facts, you guys. Martell has been convicted. A court saw it Melody's way.
White and
If
black.
we go into the court documents, Martell spread those documents like he had won something. Martell didn't win anything. The only thing that he was victorious in was removing the kids from social media, and the judge probably thought that was best because of the shit that he do.
Okay.
The stuff that he do as far as putting them kids, the videos that the judge made him
Right.
take down, putting them kids on there talking disparaging against their moms. He probably put those sanctions up just to prevent his psycho ass from doing stupid shit.
Hmm.
So you like he hasn't won anything. We know that 5, 6, 7 parts of 9 got tossed out of this last motion. So when it comes to, like I said, you don't have to like her as far as what you see on TV, but they can never get specifics of what she has done that has been on the level of the obsession, stalkerish, harassment,
Come on.
um, AB use that Martell has exhibited.
Mm-hmm. You right.
Courtney,
Nobody
honey, it's all
understands.
about leaving. They hate her because she left. And you have to understand the demographic, the age demographic of these women that are hating on these ladies. And no offense to anyone, are elder ladies. And they're mad because they got stuck, didn't have the strength to leave, but they're mad at Melody for that. It's nothing else. They want her to stay in an abusive relationship. You know what I mean? Also, ladies, do you want to hear a joke?
Come on,
Go
Lola.
ahead, Lola.
SEO in the chat said the documentary is going to be done by our friend Jessica.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
sure.
Now she back. For somebody
The
who don't like the palace, she's oh
the jokes write themselves, sure. The jokes write themselves. Keontae, you got standing ovations. You got the horns in the chat. You
You
got
know, it's just be crazy for me, Court, and I'm just trying to realize that are we in high school or not? Because the last time I checked, I ain't been in high school in 20 plus years, child. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, and we can see it in our face. It's just that people, they just have developed this envy. It's like an envy spirit. Nobody wants to see any woman walking around suffering. And you have so many women that have come to this platform that have said, you know what? I understand why Mel left. We all probably have experienced some things with someone we've been with that we know we should have been walked away, but still was trying to give them a chance. And then sometimes you end up with children with them. Me for one, I'm one. So to see Melody develop herself and rise and blow up. This is amazing. We don't get to see this very often in the Black community. We really don't. So
mhm,
to see Melody rise, to see her work as hard as she had, I mean, some of us have. We've been with somebody and we thought it was all gravy good. I'm in love. Only to find out he out here, whatever, is doing some F shit. And then you end up with kids with them, and you're like, dang, I really don't want to leave them because I really don't want to be a single mom. But how much of this can I deal with? And then you have to realize that, you know what? It's either going to be me or him or nothing. So you
right.
have to make that decision that I have to do what I need to do for me and my children. I've been a single mom. I raised my son by myself, and I had him at 18. So my mom wasn't out here giving me no mercy either. She let me know, hey, you lay down, you get that baby, you gonna get up, you gonna do what you need to do. Okay, okay. So I had to work my butt off. Was his dad supposed to help? Yes. But then you don't want to help because you're trying to pin my child against me, like we ain't gonna be together. I ain't gonna help you with my child. Well, guess what? I don't need you then because I'm not gonna. You're not gonna play. You're not gonna dangle my son in front of my face like that either. I don't have to be with you for that. Now, if you think I'm gonna come back to you for that, no. So we're watching Melody go through a lot of things that not just Black women. There's a multitude of races that are going through this as well, but it's more predominantly in the Black community. So we know that Martell he basically put out the house. He didn't want to give her nothing out the house. Her and the children were sleeping on air mattresses. Everybody know that season that Melody came back, that house was empty. That's why she
Mhm.
was not filming in that house.
and
She was
Kay.
not filming.
He
Yes.
still got all the stuff that was in that house too.
Right. So Martell has done so much, and people always want to say, well, Melody did this. Okay, but we seen what Martell did. We watched him in real life, on the internet, on the show, dog walk her out. he was doing it the entire time, going behind the back, said, well, Melody said this. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't realize that it was Melody doing that. All around, you were the one doing it. You were the one that started all the rumors about the cheating with the Scots. You said that. And everybody else began to blame Melody for it. No, Melody just
Mhm.
repeated what Martell had said.
Thank
Martell
you.
accused them first.
Martell
They
said
did.
it's 20-something women. Yep.
Thank you.
Right. And not
Come on
only
with the
that is people are when that lady was up on Queen Sheba's live and she talked about no, Melody said it. Melody said it. No, the first season, the second episode after that dinner, when Tisha was in the house with Marceau and she was folding them clothes and he's sitting in the corner, she brought up the fact that, oh, well, it's been rumors that Martell got a girlfriend. And
Yeah.
then right after that scene, Kimmy was in the scene with Maurice and they said the same thing. And then they went to confessionals. So I'm confused as to how everybody is forgetting who started it. Yes, Melody did say, well, it is the thing called respectful cheating. And if Martell, she never did say originally that he cheated. She just put it out there. But Tisha and Kimmy was the one that solidified the cheating first.
they wanted to get that out there anyway, because if y'all remember, and thank you for bringing it back, Keontae, to the actual scenes. But if y'all remember, they used to throw digs at her anyway. She was bougie. They tried to pretend like they were the perfect couple. They were jealous of them anyway, so they wanted it to come out.
Yeah. And then
They
remember,
was
Mel didn't even
jealous.
want to do the show, but Carlos was like, "Oh no." Mel explained why she didn't want to do the show. He was like, "Oh, we can't tell Oprah no. No, you knew what she was going through, and you wanted to exploit her." In my opinion,
Come on, Venus. You better speak
Come
that
on,
because he
Venus,
did.
preach.
He
He
did.
did. He did.
She said she did not want to do that show anymore after she found out he was cheating. Carlos coerced her to do that show, and she did it only for him to turn around and stick them daggers in her back. Like
mm-hmm.
all along, Carlos has held some type of envy. And every time it comes to Melody supposed to be linking up or he has to deal with her face to face, he always wanted to say, Melly is the queen of
Mhm.
Huntsville.
On it.
Yes, she's the
You do
princess.
it every
All
time.
along, you're dogging her behind her damn back with other people. You do that, Carlos, and you think it's okay. And that's why this cast do what they do because you do it.
You
You
know
an
what?
example.
Can I jump in, Kay? You know what?
Yes.
He tried to skate around not verbally saying something because that's what he loved to say. I've never said anything bad about Mel. I never said anything bad about you know who. But what you do, sir, is you drag her on your show, and then when you get on that live podcast with Heavenly, you let her say the most nastiest, dirty, gutter snipe stuff she can say. So you may not be saying it verbally, but baby, you saying it everywhere else. Now that's just my opinion.
And he
Toxic.
does. He does. It's the same thing how whenever if you go back and watch his interviews with the cast in the beginning, and if you all remember whenever he's having his segment with them, his favorite thing is like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Really? And it's like, Carlos,
Good.
you've been knowing all of that. So why are you sitting here acting like you have amnesia? I
Yeah.
didn't go to, the whole thing with Melodies, the celebration of her. But even still, what we did see that came across, content creators showing, he showed no empathy there. He didn't. And it's like you sit up and you let people talk about her children. And it's like, Carlos, for you to be like, well, I didn't know because I don't have no children. You got nieces and nephews. You
Man,
mean to tell me you don't have a bone in your body to get pissed off when somebody is
He
talking
was
about
a damn
your
child
nieces and
before.
yeah,
nephews?
thank
Right.
you.
He been a child. He know as a child because he's been a
Come
child and
on,
he's now an
man.
adult. He knows how you're muffled as a child. You're not you. You know what I'm saying? Carlos let
Right.
him
Sir,
know.
when it comes to kids, everybody got common sense on how to deal with kids. Come on now, you ain't gotta have no kid to know that.
You know
But
Child.
what
he's a
really annoys me, ladies? I'm really like baffled and angry and annoyed is the fact that Kenya Moore got sacked for allegedly revenge P. Do you remember?
Yep.
Mhm.
This
yeah.
man has
Hmm.
been convicted of revenge, well, DR and harassing communication, convicted. Yet he's still on
Hmm.
the show, able to harass his
Come
ex-wife.
on, Lala.
You know what I mean? What does that say? That's why I
It says
boycott the show. I don't watch it. I watch it on other avenues that I'm able to, but me genuinely download or watch it on my TV, it's not happening. I would refuse to support a woman hater, especially a black woman hater like Carlos King
hmm
and Martel, the hoe bag that he is. He hates women. Let's keep it real. And I'm going to be honest, brutally honest, he hates women because, he's, undercover, you know what? That's what
Yeah.
it
hmm
is. That's why he treats the women in his life the way he does. And also, I just thought of something. Nell is the most dumbest bitch I've ever seen in my life. Reason being, a man on national television called you a side chick not once, not twice, three times, laughed in your face and said, "Who wants to be at your dusty 60th birthday?" Yeah? Or the old people's birthday. That's what he called it. Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
paraphrasing it. And now you shaking hands with his mistress?
Come
And
on now.
kikiing and laughing at him, you the biggest dumb bitch. Clearly that BBL fluids must have gone to your brain, boo. Cause you the dumbest.
BBL Nell. BBL.
I
Get
I
out of
I
here.
to- I agree with that Lala. I totally agree with it. It's just to me it's baffling. But it's like he done call everybody on the show was side chick to their face. And it's like y'all still turn around and you play with him. And it's like, first off, you're not gonna get to play with me. You're never gonna get to play with me. You're never gonna sit up here and disrespect me and ever want me to sit up in your face. I mean, all of he's done it to everybody on
Mhm.
the cast. He's called all of them
Mhm.
side
Yep.
chicks. And it's
Thank
Yep.
like,
you.
you know what, Martell, just take accountability for you. And it's one thing when you get on national TV, and I'm gonna be honest right now, he would never even get to smell it if he called me a peasant. God,
Okay.
you sit up and call
Period.
me a peasant, you wouldn't even be able to smell it. What?
Keontae, he not only called her a peasant, he called her what, 15%.
Period.
They allow her to be called 15%. Then went on the show last season and told Mel when he had at the coffee at the tea shop or wherever they were, if I could take it all back, baby, he would take your baby back, you back, everything. He said
Yeah.
he was trying to reiterate everything, all of it.
Yeah.
Yes, he's done it so many times. He's done it. He done sit up and he done spit, stomped, and everything else on you. So for you to ever, I mean, I'm telling you, if you ever even slip to disrespect me, I'm done with you. I don't care who you are. You could be treating me like a queen. No, the minute you say something out of your mouth to disrespect me, that means that you mean it. So you
Mhm.
let everybody know that this girl to you was nothing. And furthermore, when he called her a peasant, that further let me know that when she came out in that interview with Tasha K and she said, well, no, well, he wanted to do something on the first day. And I was like, no, girl, yes, you did. You went and you did exactly what he wanted. And that's why he's called you a peasant. That's why.
Facts.
That's
And did you
why.
see the smile? Keontae, did you see that ugly smile? And he made him look in the mirror. I could not stop laughing at that part. He made him look at in the mirror and he couldn't even smile at himself. He had a little smirk, like a dumb
Hmm.
boy thing. But ladies, I'm so passionate that I want Mel to tag me in and fly me to Huntsville so I can have a
We,
one-to-one with
we.
Mr. Hotel himself. Yeah. And I just want to see he's got the same level attitude that he does with these dumbass bitches on the show with a real woman. You know what I mean? A real woman that knows her place and will stick up for her. So I want to see what type of man he's gonna act like. Because I tell you, he's gonna be a bitch ass nigga with me. I can guarantee you that. Tag me in, Melody.
I
Tag us
dropped
He
the
in.
link
doesn't.
in the
Yeah,
chat for
tag us
Simone. I
in.
saw you asking for the link.
He,
My lady
you know
said,
what?
remember Martell wanted to only pay child support and never include Knox if Melody would have taken him back.
Surely
Fact.
did it. Come on, my lady.
I
Forever.
would. I'll just let everything go. We can just get up and we can just move away. And it's like, no, you need to sit in your shed and deal with the facts that you have. And everybody forgets. This girl hasn't been pregnant not one time, not two times. I think three times. She been pregnant by him multiple times. Let
Mhm.
alone she was sitting up in prior to her doing the interview with Tasha K. She talking about on the phone call. I got an IUD. I ain't never gonna have no baby hopes. I don't never want no kids with Martell. Only to turn around and say, well, you had a baby by him, but it's out being vindictive. Like, as a child, would you ever want to know that, oh, my mama only had me out of spite just to have my daddy?
And then
No,
she
that's
said it on the
disgusting.
recording with the original Straight No Chaser that was her.
Wow.
Since Mel got pregnant, she decided to have her baby. Who
Like, what
does
type
that?
of sick? Yes, Corey, that's so sick, man.
That's sick. That's not
Creating
even
a
your
life just
husband,
to
Trick.
spite a person. Creating a life just
You
to spite a
creating a
person.
whole life as if it's a joke, as some get back.
Yes, girl. This
Bitch,
not
you
no
sick.
fish you can go buy at the pet store.
I see all of y'all comments. Y'all saying TikTok was doxxed. They
Oh,
showed a
yes,
picture
she
of her
did.
house.
Yeah, she posted it on her page.
So
And
does YouTube not do anything about that? They just keep letting
Oh,
it go on.
I don't
well,
get
you
it.
know who's doing it? It's Teeth.
But why won't YouTube stop it? If
Yeah.
it's been multiple times that you're putting people's lives at risk because you never know who's crazy out here. So why is YouTube allowing that to keep going on where people are allowed to put people's personal things on the internet that they have not allowed? That's dangerous.
Who
Mm-hmm.
got dogs?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh
With your
my God.
girl. Yes. I just saw it too. I said, oh
Yeah.
no.
I haven't seen what she
Oh.
posted yet, but I've seen it several times in the chat.
She
It's not a
posted the
YouTube
inner
issue to
portions of
resolve,
her
in my
house.
opinion. Um, and I mean, I get what you're saying, DG, but at some point the platforms have to take responsibility for the people that they allow on it. If this is something he's continuing to do, he's done it multiple times. You can't just put people in jeopardy like that. She has a son that she's dealing with right now,
Yes.
that was in an accident. You never know who stays in her home, who she cares for. That's putting somebody in danger. Showing their home and allowing people, that's dangerous. And it's not for what reason. If you can't verbally handle what you're doing when you're a content creator and you're up here talking and verbally going, why are we taking it outside of, I don't know. But go ahead, Simone. Hey, Simone.
Hey,
I
Simone.
just hate that. I don't understand.
Hello,
When I first started
Simone.
looking at, oh, can you hear me?
You're
Yes.
low.
Yeah, you're a little
Oh,
low,
crap.
Simone.
You know what?
Maybe you're on
Just
the car
put me
phone.
on hold. I'm going to wait till I get home. I'm going to stay in the bushes for now. I'm driving, so, and I
Okay.
never really
You
talk
want to
on
just stay up and
Clubhouse
stay
like that.
muted until you get home?
Yeah, I'm going to stay up here, but I'm just going to mute up. I'm almost home.
Okay. 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 Okay.
You know
We
what, Courtney?
mhm.
I bet you that every time Mel come out and she do a photo shoot, I bet you that fool Martell he be screenshotting the pictures and saving them.
I
I
say
think
that.
he.
I know
Yeah,
you like,
I say that. I say
yo,
that I think Martell makes her watch every live. Every time Mel
excuse
goes
me,
live, he make her
excuse
watch
me,
from a
y'all.
burner account. He make her look at old family photos. He make her look at old videos. So I want it made like this. Melody used to do it like this. I think he do that.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but there's a peasant alert in the chat. Is Inez Martin let us know that Slow is live on TikTok right now, y'all.
Okay,
It's
I gotta go
busy
then,
as
y'all.
live.
So y'all know I can't do two things at once.
Okay.
We'll be back later, y'all.
All
All
right,
right.
ladies. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.